It's been a long 3 months getting this car back together. I bought it with a blown head gasket and some bent exhaust valves. So we had to take the entire thing apart, send it to the machine shop, and once we got it back, we had to take the slow process of getting everything put back together. And along the way, I did do a bunch of other maintenance items, so we don't have to worry about it later. But finally, we can get this thing started and see if it drives. Now that we have that situated, we can actually start driving this thing. It starts up just fine, but we just gotta check the coolant and everything and just make sure it actually drives. So that's what we're gonna try to find out today. And now probably for the scariest part. So far, it sounds good, it sounds healthy. I don't see or hear anything weird going on, even from the back. Sounds a little bit choppy, but nothing that seems out of the ordinary, which is nice. So now I'm just gonna get this thing up to temp, get it out the garage, and then go for the first drive. We're not gonna go too far, we're gonna go pretty local. See how this thing drives, see how it feels, see if there's anything else wrong with it. That way if we do break down, we're not too far off. But so far, sounds good. I think we did what we were supposed to in the engine bay and got that prepped up and ready, which was my biggest concern. It was my first time doing it, so I wasn't sure if I did it right. But let's go ahead and hop in this thing and take it for its first drive. Just pulled it out of the garage and dude, does it look good. Definitely needs a wash, so maybe as a celebratory thing, if we make it back with no issues, we can wash this thing, get it cleaned up, and kind of enjoy it now. This is supposed to be the new daily, so let's hope everything goes as planned, fingers crossed. So far, so good. We're at around 30 miles per hour, speeding up. We're in third gear right now. And I'm not hearing any issues. That muffler sounds like crap though. Wait for it. That does not sound good. The muffler has definitely gone bad, so we might need a new exhaust. But the car's pulling. It's pulling decently well. I'm not sure what the horsepower range for these E36 M3s are stock, but it doesn't feel exceptionally slow. It also looks like we're at temp right now, so temperatures are looking good. Doesn't look like we're overheating or anything. The tach is a little bit off. I'm sure we're not going 40 right now or 60. We're going like 45 is my guess. So that might need a little work, but we're sitting in fourth gear, cruising, sitting at around 3,000 RPM. So I think we're good. This thing feels like a little go-kart. It definitely needs some suspension work ASAP, but it feels good. Yeah, sounds like crap. Oop. Brakes work. Pull over on the side of the road. I'm hearing a bit of a knocking noise. Not sure what that is, but what's weird to me is it's not happening consecutively. It's happening when the car's turning. So I'm hoping that it's a suspension problem and not an engine problem. I'm not hearing anything from the engine bay side, so I think engine-wise we're good, but it's definitely something with the suspension because it's like a very loud knocking, ticking noise. And just from the looks of it, the car does need a decent amount of suspension work. My guess is that the outer tie rods are going bad. That's what it sounds like. So we might need to replace that along with some other stuff. That was the plan originally anyway, to kind of refresh everything. But yeah, we'll probably have to expedite that plan. Now that we know it's not the engine making any weird noises, we can kind of continue driving this thing and just making sure that it's all good. Like right now, we're sitting at 700, 800 RPM at idle, and that seems to be fine. Engine temps are not climbing, cars not making any other weird noises, so I think we might be good. I don't know how you guys are feeling, but this is exciting. We got a running and driving E36 M3. We got it for a great price. We fixed it up by not spending too much. And the best thing is, if I wanted to sell it right now today, I could probably make a profit, but I'm not gonna do it. As you guys may or may not know, this is one of the cars that was on my dream wall. Those are all cars that I want in my garage one day at one point, and hopefully all together if possible. The E36 M3 was one of those cars. Something about this car, I've always loved it. I've loved the body style. I know it's not the fastest, it's a pretty old car, it comes with its issues, but this is one of those cars that I've always wanted in the garage just because I think it's an iconic car, along with the E30 M3. Now, unfortunately, I can't own an E30 M3, so I did what I could with an E30. But with that being said, if anyone is looking for a clean E36 M3, I would sell this thing for the right price, just because I have another project in mind that I would love to get into. But if it's not the right price, I don't think I'm gonna get rid of it. And I want you guys to drop in the comments what we should do next on this car. Should we do suspension next, aero stuff, paint correction, more power? I don't really want to go that route. All in all, it's a very nice car. It's a very clean car for its era, and I think it's going to be a very fun process doing what we need to do to get this car up to spec where it needs to be, or where it should. This thing home, give it a nice wash before we tuck it back into the garage. We're not going to drive it for a few days, and that's because the E30 comes back, but we need to go pick that thing up from Canada. So I got it clean enough. It's gonna need a full detail, honestly, because the paint is pretty bad. At least now it's not looking super dusty and dirty, which was a lot better than before. But yeah, this paint definitely needs a lot of work. Luckily, the clear coat is still intact, but there's like dings and dents, minor things like this where exposed metal, you can kind of see exposed metal, but so far, I can't complain. For the price that I bought this car for, I'm very happy. While this car does sound like crap, it is actually so much fun to drive. Now I'm starting to get a little more comfortable with it as well, and I know it's not gonna blow up if I get on it. But yeah, this thing is revving up to 5,000–6,000 RPM, no problem. Still sounds like crap though. Alright, third gear pull. Yeah, honestly, it still got some pep in the step, which is really nice to see. We're gonna continue doing some more maintenance on it, get it up to speed, and then we can really have fun with this thing. I know this video wasn't anything crazy, but just wanted to record the final kind of product of, you know, all the work that we did over the last few weeks, and the thing is running and driving smooth. Like, I couldn't ask for much more. So definitely gonna count my blessings and continue working on it and get this thing looking 10 times better than it does right now, which I'm really excited for. But let me know down in the comments what we should do next. We got wheels on the way already, so it should be arriving soon. But other than that, I want to do suspension, I want to do some coilovers, and then a bunch of the suspension refresh. So I'm aiming towards that, but if you guys have any other ideas, drop them down in the comments and we'll see if we can get to that. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for staying tuned with the journey on the E36, and we're not done just yet. So with that, thank you all for watching. and peace.